Hello, hello, it's Karen, and I'm here to, even though I'm late, because today is December the 21st, and we have to have this done by December the 31st, I still wanted to, and I've missed at least two of the mini challenges, and the third one's due tonight, so I probably will miss it too, but I still want to go back and do them, and I still want to do the challenge for the month. And this month this will be the challenge, by the way, that's hosted by DearJulieJulie. And the challenge this month is the December Do You Want to Build a Junk Journal Challenge. And this is the items that I have chosen to use for that. So in December, choose a theme. I'm going with like fashion and makeup kind of. Choose a paper pad, and this is the pad that I'm taking my paper from. It was a hot buy from Michael's, and I got it tight in here, and the lighting's not great. Sorry about that, but I need to get this done so I can get started. We're going to be making a journal called the Snowman Recipe, building it with 12 types of elements. Okay, so the recipe is, we choose a cover and a choice of book, cardstock, wallpaper, or fabric. I'm going to use the wallpaper, and this is my choice of book that I'm going to use. And then we'll set this stuff off to the side as I show it and hope that I can keep it all together. Okay, next I use 8 eyelets, and I've left over the packaging because if I take them out I'm going to lose them, but I will use 8 or less eyelets, 8 paper clips, and they're in this little bag right here, 8 buttons that I forgot, but I'll pick out 8 buttons and I won't go over my 8. 1 yard each of ribbon trim. This is my trim, and it was a yard when I bought it. I think I've used some of it, but there's still plenty on here. So that's my trim, and then here is my my lace, my ribbon, my yarn. Oh, there's a yarn. There's yarn underneath here in my twine. That's those 5. Now let's see what's next. 3 napkins. My napkins I don't have any for this particular project, but I have these cute little tissues, and they're going to work for me. They're napkin consistency, and they do fit my theme. So there's 1, and here's 1, and they turn out to be about the size of a small napkin when you get them laid out. Still have to treat them the same way. Take just the top off, and there's the 3rd napkin or 3rd tissue. Okay, next we have 3 napkins, 2 sticker sheets, 1 and 2, and 2 blank sticker sheets to make our stack of stickers. And I've chosen these just white, and there's 2 sheets in here, 10 pieces, so hopefully that's all we're going to need. And I keep losing my place. I am so sorry. Yarn, 2 sticker sheets, blank sticker sheets, 2 bling sheets. Remove that. I've chosen just the silver bling sheet and this bling sheet. That's one of the few items I've purchased in the last month or so. I'm trying to use up what I've got instead of buying more. 2 rolls of washi tape, both of which have been used, but I still think there's plenty on there to do this journal and then some. Let's see. Cardstock from the paper pad and the cut aparts from the paper pad. We get 2, where'd they go? Right here. Okay, we get 2 cut aparts, and there's 1, and there's 2, and then the paper, we get 10 sheets of that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I missed 1 here. I did, they're sticking together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's a lady down the bottom corner of this one. 9, and 10, and there's a bunch of ladies down at the bottom of this one. Okay, so there is my papers from my paper pad and my 2 cut apart sheets from the paper pad. Then, for other paper, we can use, ladies over here all the way. Oh, I haven't got there. 1 package each of guest checks and tags. By the way, my guest checks have been used. It's not a new, we have a whole package, but there's still plenty on this pack for me to do this journal and then some. We could have a package of tags, and this package had 24 in it. I've used 2 of them, but there's still plenty here. That's my package of tags. Then we can have, on the next page, we can have envelopes. This is my box envelopes. And doilies. Some of these also are missing. There was 140 pieces from recollection, and they're all silver and gold and different sizes and different shapes. These kind of look like mirrors. One of the reasons I chose these, there's some of them missing, been used, but you know what? There's plenty in here. I can get by. Index cards and note papers, 3 packages, and I chose pretty simple, just this little purple pad and this little yellow pad, which, by the way, both of those have been used, and then this Sweet Life pad. Okay, and we can have all right, 10 cardstock from the paper pad and 10 lightweight paper from scrap. Oh, okay. Which I did the 10 cardstock paper from my pad. Then we get 10 light-weighted paper from scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, tissue paper, calendar, digital prints, or decorated computer paper. And here are my 10 choices. Let's see. My 10 choices. I have tissue paper, 2, yeah, they are scrapbook paper. I have 2 pages out of an old Avon calendar, and I have 4 digital prints. And then we can have, out of the next set of papers, we can have 10, choosing from ledger, map, graph, children's paper, coloring book, or copy paper. And what I've chosen is, these are sorted papers. I got 4 pieces of copy paper, 2 pieces out of a Bible, 2 pieces of this. It's kind of like ledger paper. It's my son drug it in from school years ago. I'm just using up what I have. I think they came with transparencies. You could create transparencies with them or something. And then I have 2 sheets of this children's art pad that it's been wet, but I still want to use it up. So those are my 10 assorted papers. And after the 10 assorted papers, these are the tools we can use. Any glue, probably my 3-in-1 or the Fabri-Tac. We have any tape, and we can have a paper cutter, which on my paper cutter, and we can have stapler, crocodile, 5 stamps, and here's the stamps I've chosen. Might be sorry I chose them, but this is what I chose. I'm going to use this one out of Shabby Stitches, and there's 2 on here, and I don't even know how to make them show. Let's see. I'm going to use this one. It is just a background stamp. Nope, that ain't going to do it. That might. There's 2 acrylic stamps. One of them is this little squares that I can use for backgrounds, and then there's a camera here. And then the 5th one is the lips. That's my 5 choices in stamps. Then, let's see. What else? 3 ink pads. I'm going to use a black and a pink and a mint green. That's them. And you can use a sewing machine. I probably won't, which is why I chose the Shabby Stitches, because I'm using the sewing machine for making some doll clothes for a little girl for Christmas. And until I get done with that project, I don't want to put my paper needle back in. I don't want to keep switching them in and out. 2 edge punches, and I chose this fancy little edge punch here. And for the second one, I chose this corner punch, which does 4 different corners. Then I have chosen 2 regular punches. I chose my 3 top tag punch, which has become my favorite punch, and just a circle punch. And 2 pens. And those are the pens I've chosen. They're metallic markers, 1 gold, 1 silver. 1 gold, 1 silver. Let's see. And I think that's it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. After that, you've got the items that you can use for the mini challenges in the challenge. And I've gathered up the stuff to do the first 3. Move this over here. With mini challenge number 1, we can use 10 yards of lace, bling, ribbon, trims, yarn, etc. As many beads as we want, and 3 fasteners. For my fasteners, I have chosen 2 of these little keychains and 1, oh, here it is, 1 of the larger book rings. And I may swap these out for that if these aren't big enough. I like the keychains better, but it might not be big enough. And then here's my bling and lace ribbons, and the beads, as many as you want, and they could be strung or single. So there's the supplies for mini challenge number 1. Mini challenge number 2, stencils. You can use as many stencils as you want, and anything to color them in. And I will probably use my ink pads, Tattered Angels like this, not necessarily this color, but Tattered Angels spray mist, coloring pencils or watercolors. And then for my stencils, I may use some of these, and I don't know. These were on sale at the dollar store for $1.85, and I think I got like 50% off of that. She also said we could make our own stencil, so I worked on that today, and we get to use our, they ain't pretty, but I made them. And I just kept using where I messed up. We can use the cutouts from those stencils. So this is the cut parts out of the stencils, and this is the stencils I made. 2 dress forms. And then I have other stencils that I've chosen. Makeup, girly things. Here's some tags and dialogue boxes, some fancy trims. And I don't know that I will use them, but I have pulled out these I might use. They're just shapes that I might use for backgrounds or edging. I may or may not use this one because it's children. There's 2 different sizes of children in here. And since I'm doing like the fashion thing, I know I'm going to use the ladies. I just don't know if I'm going to use the kids or not. But I did pull it out just in case. And then I have these. It's a 9x12 stencil with 3 different sizes of a fashion model in them. So, and then the mini challenge number 3, we're allowed 5 stamps and 3 pads. And these, the way I understand it, they're supposed to come out of the kit. So that would be back to number 5. And these 3. And mini challenge number 4 hasn't come out yet. So if I can get caught up, I'll be in good shape. Thank you for watching. Later, guys. Oh, by the way, Michelle, if you're watching this and you go to church Sunday, please stop by the house. I've got something for Emily. Thanks. Bye.